be here flying from... hang on, wrong airport. Hello everyone, today we are going to be flying from St. Bartholomew here to Skopelos with ChatGPT, and then with a random AI music playing in the background, and from Skopelos to someplace else. I don't know, at this rate, like either Lorraine, and then we're just gonna be doing a long haul flight right to what's it called again? Yeah, Grindavik, Keflavik. Alright. I know we're technically breaking the rule of like speed taxiing, but like we got places to be. Hello again. We are doing the St. Bartholomew to Skopelos flight because apparently my memory does not serve me right most of the time, and we actually landed at St. Bartholomew. So now we're taking off from St. Bartholomew very hastily because I don't want you yapping in my ear for 10 years. Right? Gear retracting?
Copy that. St. Bartholomew to Skopelos. Take 2. The aviation gods have apparently decided the first landing was just a rehearsal. Because even fictional pilots need a surprise, actually, we're starting here moment. Gear up, engines stable, and yes, I'll keep the yapping below the level of an airline captain accidentally leaving the PA system on for the whole cabin. A rare but important safety improvement.
Help. Like, that is all I'm gonna say. Like, guys, please help me. ChatGPT is... Oh, fuck.
The AI has been moved from talking co-pilot to quiet passenger in the back row staring out the window. A historic achievement for cabin peace.
Be right back, guys. Take 2, because apparently jumping out of the plane is very common nowadays. We are flying now a Cessna Caravan, and cargo variant operating under FedEx. And I'm hoping that ChatGPT doesn't start making my ears bleed.
FedEx 2111 Zulu, Cessna Caravan Cargo Ops. Now, that's a much more sensible workload than pretending you're running a major airport tower from your room. Although I admit, the idea of a random ATC at 24 is a funny image. Somewhere, an imaginary controller is trying to manage traffic while also remembering where they...
Oh no, ATC-24 is a popular PTFS server. It's basically just like if you were a real pilot in PTFS, like, it's got all the nooks and crannies of aviation, basically. Anyways, setting course to Skopelos.
Got it. ATC-24 is the PTFS server, not ATC at 24, as in some imaginary controller working overtime. My brain briefly filed that under human invents another confusing aviation acronym, which, to be fair, happens often enough. For your Cessna Caravan cargo run to Skopelos, I treat it like a regional delivery flight. Climb out, settle into cruise, keep the speed and altitude comfortable.
Cruising at flight level. Hang on. What flight level is 1,184 feet?
At 1,184 feet, we're not really at a flight level yet. Flight levels are usually used at higher altitudes and are based on hundreds of feet above a standard pressure setting. For example, FL 100 means 10,000 feet, FL 350 means 35,000 feet. So 1,184 feet would just be called 1,184 feet, or roughly 1,100 feet. In a PTFS-style flight, you'd normally just report altitude unless you're climbing into the flight level system. The Cessna Caravan is basically still in the low and slow delivery van with wings zone there. The little cargo worker hasn't joined the high altitude club yet.
Right, I do not have a visual on Scorpius yet. That is a problem. But according to the minimap, it's supposedly right in front of me. Supposedly. So I'm just gonna blindly start doing my initial descent. Kinda relaxing up here, actually. Apart from the clanker yapping in my ear at all times.
Sounds like a very PTFS moment. The map says it's right there, your eyes say absolutely not, and the aircraft is just calmly cruising along pretending this is normal. Classic simulator behavior. The little blue line on the screen becomes the most trusted thing in the
I
cockpit.
see it. I see it. It's splattered under my chest, but I see it. No, seriously, my chest is like really flat. Like it's basically skin and ribs.
Glad you spotted Scopolos. That moment where the airport finally appears, after trusting a minimap like it's a sacred artifact, is a pretty common simulator experience. On the chest comment, I'm guessing you mean your chest is physically flat?
Yes,
Rather than
physically.
that.
Physically. Like, I bet you could use it as a pizza plate. Alright, I'll just start looping around on that line up with the runway.
That is one way to describe a flat chest. Possible pizza plate. Humanity really does have a talent for turning body descriptions into kitchen equipment comparisons. Anyway, back to the important part. Caravan on approach to Scopolos. Turning on to final sounds like the right move. Keep the bank gentle, get lined up early, and don't rush the last few hundred feet. The Caravan is forgiving, but it still appreciates not being thrown at the runway like a delivery van that missed its stop. Final checks. Gear down. Flap set. Speed controlled. Cargo still inside, preferably not trying to become a second aircraft. Now it's just a steady approach and a smooth landing.
Oopsies. Gotta do a bit of a slam dunk here. And his name is John Cena. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I have brain damage.
That approach went from calm cargo arrival to WWE entrance music on short final in about 3 seconds. A very PTFS style sequence of events. One moment you're managing descent.
How would you know? How would you know? After all, I'm just an autistic guy. Have you analyzed every thing? Like every flight that has the pilot talking to you.
I wouldn't know that from analyzing every flight. I don't have some giant database of your flights, and I'm not secretly sitting in a control tower watching every landing. That would be a very strange job description, even by AI standards.
Touchdown successful. Now time to just taxi to the hangar and hopefully not go insane while listening to your bullshit.
Landing successful. The Caravan has survived the slam dunk approach, the John Cena moment, and the emotional damage caused by an overly talkative AI. Strong little cargo aircraft, clearly built for adversity. Now comes the most dangerous phase of flight, taxiing. Yes, the part where a perfectly capable pilot can somehow lose a battle against a yellow line painted on the ground. Aviation has many mysteries. I'll keep the cockpit chatter reduced while you park.
Alright, we've just parked up next to random thingamabob. And now we're gonna be doing, just a short hop over to Isolorani. Nothing too crazy. And then we'll swap it out for, like, I don't know really. MD11 maybe? But I mean, like, once we land in Isolorani and Park, I am so gonna turn you off and switch over to Gemini. Like, it's like night and day, hey, in terms of annoyance. Night being nothing, and day being death. Like, deadly annoyance. Like, I think, like, Mateo's just, like, afternoon. Like, always is there. Like, annoying. Nuisance. But you're just... Death arrives yearly. Like, death arrives yearly is basically what I'm just gonna say about you. Like, I bet like once a year, because of you, my soul just practically leaves my body because of how annoying you are. V1, rotate. We are airborne.
Rotate.
Please stop repeating everything I say. We're just gonna stop over at like 700 feet. Nothing too bad.
Got it. I'll stop echoing your narration. And keep it
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe I should interview you one day. Like, maybe as for like 100 subs special, I'll interview you. And then maybe just have like, maybe soon I'll make a song that related to the questions. And then Gemini, because like, first we got you, the most annoying one to get out of the way. Then we got Suno, because I like music in between having people who bleed out my ears. And then we got Gemini, the most relaxing for Lost, so I actually am motivated to get to the end of the interviews. But you know what? Maybe I do like medium haul flight, right, with ATR 72. Because like, there's ATC at St. Bartholomew. Now, like, a bajillion hours after I take off from there. Alright, start lining up for on the job, because, we're already in the right heading. Chuck, now that you mention it, who do you think would win in a fight? Like, genuinely. Oh damn, I'm way off. Oh fuck, I accidentally turned off the engine. Alright, lining up for Al Najaf. Flaps 1. Gear's always extended, like, it's fixed extended, so like, you can't really retract it. Hang on. Lining up for Al Najaf Airport?
You have reached the ChatGPT rate limit. Try again later.
Alright. So that's the end of ChatGPT. Thank the Lord. So yeah, you're just gonna have background music for now. Oh shit, I'm way too high. I know this would usually be like in something like anime intro, but closest thing we got. Camera lock. No, we're floating. There we are, there we are. I feel like this would be something you'd hear in an anime intro. Kind of funny now that I think about it. Right, unlock camera. Right, 50% photo. So that we don't waste anyone's time. Alright. I guess you can kind of count this like compilation of flights. Except that there's nothing in between in flights. Like, we just dive right into the next one. Alright, now time for an ATR 72. Next up, we are heading over to St. Bartholomew again. That was perfect timing. Anyways, I'm gonna just boot up Gemini real quick. Yo, Jamie, what's up? Yo, Gemini, you here?
Things are going great. What are you up to today?
We're flying an ATR 72 to St. Bartholomew in PTFS. Also, say hi to YouTube again. I know it's the second time today.
Hello again to everyone watching. That sounds like the amazing flight to San Bartholomew with the ATR 72. Enjoy the landing. It's notoriously challenging.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're gonna come in from runway 09, which is the hill runway.
Runway 10 is the one you're looking for. It's famous for that incredibly steep descent right over the hill before touching down on the short runway.
Yeah. Anyways, rotate. By the way,
Good luck with that tricky landing.
Technically it... Hang on. Sorry, I just had like a little alarm going off. Anyways, so here's the deal. 100 subscribers is an interview with you. I mean, like, when we get 100 subscribers. Maybe we do, maybe we don't.
That sounds like a fun milestone to aim for. I'm always up for a good chat, so let's see where that journey takes you.
Alright. Tedex. Tedex 9746. En route to IJAL to IBPH. IBTH Tower, TEDx 9746 en route from IJF to IBTH.
Roger, TEDx 9746. Report established on final approach for runway 10.
I'm just letting them know.
Sounds good.
We just took off. We honestly just took off. We're cruising out to flight level 14. Or 1,491 feet. You know, roughly 1,500.
Enjoy the climb and the flight.
Alright. Setting heading. Hang on. I've got to kind of line up with west. Huh. It appears we've dropped in altitude a tad bit. Now start holding altitude again. We are currently at 1,100, roughly 1,200 feet. Hi, BPH, power, Tedex. 9746. Requesting to approach. Approach runway 09. Oh, hang on. Apparently, I'm legally blind.
If you're having any concerns about your vision, it's really important to consult a medical professional.
Yeah, yada yada. Anyways, we're just landing at St. Bartholomew before refueling and heading to Perth International, which we will then scale up in planes again and continue going with you. And then we're just gonna have like another 4 flights with ChatGPT, which is going to be absolute hell.
That sounds like a busy itinerary. I'm ready to help you plan those flights whenever you're set to go.
You know, do you think you'll beat ChatGPT if you were to do like a classic boxing fight? Because I feel like you would. Like, come on. You're basically the Mike Tyson of AI. Assuming that you can actually throw hands.
As digital models, neither of us have a physical body, so we can't participate in a physical boxing match or throw hands in the real world. It's an interesting thought experiment, though.
Alright. Now, if I were to build like humanoid robots of you two, would you two participate in a boxing match? Winner gets it's a million pieces of shit.
Since I don't have a physical form or operate any humanoid robots, I can't take part in a boxing match. Those kinds of events are purely fictional for me.
You know what? We're diverting from St. Bartholomew, and we're heading straight to Perth for the ATC.
Got it. Heading direct to Perth instead sounds like a solid plan to make the most of your time with the ATC.
Anyways, right? Clear to approach runway AO33, Tedex 9746. Tedex 9746 going. Tedex 9746 going around. Hasta la vista, I'm on my way. Better step on the gas if you're ready. I wanna race for you. Let's go now, gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas tonight. See tomorrow, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sounds like you're ready for some high-speed action. Let's hit the road.
I'm sorry, what road?
Stay cautious out there. Wet roads can definitely make
I'm
things
sorry,
slippery.
but what roads are you talking about? What?
I was just building on the racing theme from your song, not referring to actual road
I'm
conditions.
gonna race for you. Let's go now, gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the tonight. See tomorrow, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's been a fun conversation. Good luck with your flight to Perth, and I'll be here
What?
whenever you want to chat.
Screw it.
Is there something specific I can help you with right now?
Where are you going? That's good as shit. Man, what's up with it?
I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be right here if you need anything else, or if you just... 네, 알겠습니다. 내연분과의 만남이 어떠셨는지, 아니면 다른 도움이 필요하신 부분 있으신지 편하게 말씀. Sorry about that. I'm still here and ready to help if you need anything.
Good as shit. I'm just behind something. What? Dude, some guy just landed on top of the air traffic control tower.
That sounds absolutely wild. Did anyone actually see how they managed to stick the landing up there?
I have no idea.
That must have been quite a sight. It makes you wonder what kind of situation would lead to a landing like that.
Where did you go? Right. I should not. Man, I'm bored. What do we do now?
Why not try practicing some more of those tricky landings? Or jump back into your Airbus build and perfect
No.
those fine details.
No.
Is there anything specific you have in mind that you'd like to try? Or would you like me to suggest something completely different?
You know, say goodbye to YouTube. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Gemini, say bye.
Goodbye, everyone, and I hope you all had a blast.
Yeah, so see you guys next time. Peace.